So what does all of this mean for the state going forward?
Yeah, a lot of questions tonight. We do have team coverage for you at 6. Channel 3 Sharon Johnson is focusing specifically on Hartford, but we will start right now with Matthew Campbell and the big picture statewide. Matthew?
Yeah, Mark and Aaron, it is important to note that these details that we're going to discuss can change and change quickly. But as of tonight, the governor says there are no plans for a statewide rollback on any of the phases. It's going to likely be a regional approach, similar to what we've seen over the last few weeks. And this information is key because it allows businesses and residents to plan ahead. We touched on this at 5, and now we have medical data to explain why the state is taking this approach. Yes, cases are rising. So are hospitalizations. But tonight, it's not at a point where capacity will be tested. Connecticut's hospitalization rate, it's at 6.5%, well below the national average of 14%. Now, medical experts say the reasons hospitalizations remain low is because the profile of an infected person is changing. People under 18 are contracting the virus at a higher rate than they were during the first wave. Now, that means they'll likely bounce back faster and likely not need to be hospitalized. So while it's expected that the infection rate may rise in the weeks ahead, the state says it won't take a blanket approach to lockdowns like we saw during the first wave in March and April.
I certainly don't anticipate it at this point, that we have much better ability to target our response than we had back in April. And I think even though I've seen some really strict hockey sticks here in Connecticut, we've gone from 1 to 2 to 2.5% over a period of time. We haven't been localized, but I think you see it in regions. So I think we're going to still focus on that strategy.
So as it stands right now, any rollbacks to reopening are made on the local level, and we've seen some hot spots like Montville and Danbury, for example, start to move their schools to online only. Live at the digital desk tonight, Matthew Campbell, Channel 3 News.